Mitch's music. This morning we are gonna do "We Didn't Have Much" by Justin Moore, and hoping you guys had a great long Martin Luther King weekend and had some time to relax and everything. I took Monday off. I did release a video, but it was a little bit off of my normally scheduled video. But today we're getting right back at it, and this one was one that took me a minute. I had to, um, I mean, if you don't get everything that you're hearing in the recording, it's fairly easy to play. I'm going to show you the way I think they play it in the recording. And I'm honestly still trying to figure out the way that I like to play it the best, like as far as my fingers. But in the recording, you're hearing these unison notes. So I was thinking they're getting open string somehow. And so I was messing around with several different ways to play it. So if you're listening to a part and you're trying to learn it by ear, you can hear unison notes because like the unison notes will sustain longer than like if it's an open string unison note, you'll hear that ring out for the whole chord. So in this one, I was hearing some version of one of the higher strings. So it turns out it was the open E string. But I played around with different ways to play it, and this is the best way I came up with. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our capo on the second fret of the guitar, and then we're going to play all the way up on the ninth fret, and we're playing. This is an F sharp chord, and there's a lot of different ways that we can play that one. The trick is, so like I can play it. Let's see, I can play it right here. But we have that really high note that we've got to get somehow. So the only way that I've come up with is to play it way down here. And so what I'm doing is I'm sort of doing a bar chord, and you're going to need this whole finger. So you're going to need this finger down on the high E string unless you want to play it a different way. And this is one of the things I was talking about, because you have to go from this actually playing this note on the ninth fret to playing the open. Or you can also play it right here, but I kind of like the open because it rings out longer. So what I'm doing is I've got my first on barring the ninth fret, then I've got my third on the 11th of the D, and then my fourth on the 11th of the B. And we're just kind of going through those. So I'm going. So I'm basically doing A, D, B, A, D, B, A, D, and then I'm going to play the high E string, and then I'm going to go back to A, and then I'm going to lift up so I can play that open string on the high E. So A, D, B, A, D, B, A, D, E, D, B. And then you're going to go back and you're going to leave this one up. So now we are at the, we are at the 6th fret and the 8th fret. And so we are playing a D sharp minor chord. So you're playing that minor chord and you're leaving this E string open, and you're kind of doing that same kind of. then you're going to go down to the 4th and the 6th, or with the capos, the 2nd and the 4th. And you're lifting that pinky up to play that open B string, or you can move it to the 4th right here to play it. So and then you're going to go to an open A. All right, so let's go over that again because some of it changes. So right down here, I'm doing E, D, B, E, D, B, E, D, E. And then you're going to go down. So there I'm just doing A, D, B. And then I'm going to go to the E. And then I'm going to go back down and do that. Then you're going to go down and do a normal chord. So you got the 2nd and the 4th fret. And then you just got to speed it up. And I'm playing it with my fingers. I have played it with a pick. In the video I'm going to release a little bit later today, I'm playing it with my pick. So and like I said, if you want to simplify it, you can always just play just the regular chords. And I'll do a video a little bit later on how to do that. I'm also going to release the tab a little bit later today, so be looking for that because this one is a little tricky to follow along with. I just wanted to talk through some of the things that my fingers were actually doing. I hope this helps. And I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow morning. Have a good day.